I've been hunting my whole life. I've been studying animals' behavior and communication for over 30 years. And about 2 decades ago, I founded a company, E.1, to create game call systems so you could talk to animals. And now it's time to share that information. Welcome to Deer Society's Calling Tips. Today's piece of language is the fawn bleat. Now the fawn bleat can be done in multiple different ways. When deer are very young, they don't have a very extensive vocabulary, but there's a couple things that they'll do. They want to locate their mom, let them know where they are, or let them know that there's something wrong. Just think of a child. It's like mom, or it's mom, something like that. And it's real simple to do. All you do is you take your extinguisher and you slide it up to the fawn position. Now, the fawn bleat is a very, very soft, low volume type of a call, and the does can hear this from a long ways away. What I'll do is I'll slide it up to the fawn position, I'll put my hand over the call, and then I inflect the different tone as I blow into it. Now remember, low volume, which means low airflow. It sounds like this. That's a real simple, quiet fawn bleat, and that's something that they're going to be doing all the time when they're walking around. If they get separated from their mom, if they're going to do a vocalization, that's typically what you're going to hear. It's just wah. Or the other way you'll hear it will be into the lower pitch. It'll go ew. I'm just whispering just a little bit of air into this call. Now it can get a lot louder. The more air you give it, the different it's going to sound. Okay, now we're getting into a different piece of the fawn language. When you add more air, you're adding more emotion, and you could hear it in that call. So typically, if you want to do a distress like "Mom, where are you?" you'll do the higher air volume, and you'll actually increase the pitch to a higher pitch. And I'll do it a little bit like this. And this is yelling, "Where are you, Mom? I'm right over here." See the difference in the air volume? Now the other thing you're going to want to look at is the way I'm chambering that tone out of the end of the call. I actually close my hands up, and there's this big, huge ball of air in there, okay? So I close that up, and there's a little bit of release right by my thumb, and that starts it. And as I open those hands and increase a little bit of volume, you're going to hear a big change in the tone of the fawn bleat here. I didn't change anything I was doing into the call there. All I did was just open my hands, and that changed the inflection. So get that emotion. You need to practice this stuff. Now that would be a fawn in distress, okay? You have the emotional "Mom, where are you?" and now you have a fawn in distress, like, "Oh, my foot's caught," or "What is that?" or "I'm afraid," or "Help." And that's going to really invoke an instinct into the does when you do stuff like that. So that's just a screaming fawn, okay, in real distress. So those are the 3 core pieces of the language when it comes to the fawn.
With the extinguisher game call, we changed the way that the industry looks at grunt calls. I don't think there's anything else anywhere near the performance level that this call can produce.
When you can full a mature whitetail like that, your possibilities are really endless when you head to the woods.
I use the extinguisher and the black racks. They're fantastic, and I would not go in the woods without them in my arsenal.
The extinguisher deer call and black rack rattling system are the highest rated deer communication systems of all time. Get yours today at illusionsystems.com. Order now.